and a warm welcome. I'm Esther Buerki, the author behind Living Without Fear and the co-publisher of the Amazon bestselling Inspired Journeys. If you're ready to embark on a journey of boundless possibility, I'm here for you. Do you know someone who could benefit from today's episode? Share this podcast with them. Don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter, join me on YouTube, and if you enjoyed what you heard, leave a short review or rate it on your favorite podcast platform with a lot of stars. Your support means the world to me, and I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you. In today's podcast, I want to have a look at our mindset. What kind of mindset do you have? Do you have a growth mindset? Or do you already limit yourself by the way you perceive yourself and the world? Or are there certain areas in your life where you don't think it's possible that you can get better or even achieve something you never thought it would be possible? If you have something to write at your hand, put it down on paper or in your notes on your phone. We want to look at those areas very closely today and change our mindset. To make it easier for you to understand, I want to give you an example that I heard yesterday and the past week several times. It comes from my father. After my mother's physical collapse and cardiac arrest, which ended in the hospital, you can listen to this story in the podcast of January 18th with the title, The Power of Presence. My father's health and brain diminished tremendously. Until then, he always believed that he wanted to stay at the house with my mother until they passed away. But he realized in the past weeks that he isn't a strong person anymore, and his state of health could deteriorate very quickly. And there must be found another solution, how they will be taken care of in the future. So he started looking at old people's homes or even nursing homes in their hometown. But every time he started the conversation on this topic, he said, "It won't be easy. It will be difficult to find a place for your mother and myself to stay." And I quickly realized how his mindset works in challenging situations. And I remembered that I used to think the same way as he does. I took it from him until I started working on my mindset and my way how I look at the world. When I heard my father saying it would be difficult, I started adding to his sentence, "I think we will find a beautiful solution for you and my mom. There will show up a necessary place for both of you, and no need to already worry about it." Do you understand what I mean now, talking about mindset? How often do you say, "Oh, it's difficult," or are you not even aware of how you think? If so, try to pay attention to your words during the next days or weeks. How often do you use the word difficult? And if you have written down at the beginning the areas where you struggle or even feel stuck, take those areas and listen to yourself very closely how you talk about yourself and your capacity to grow, to learn, to make progress, or even to succeed? Are you confident about yourself that you will get there where you want to be in the future, or where you are dreaming to be one day? Or are you already limiting yourself how you talk about it? If you still struggle with believing in yourself, I can so much relate to you. I have been there, and it was only less than 10 years ago. I always believed that I cannot become self-confident because I didn't get it from my parents. But this isn't true. It's only an excuse. And I stopped telling myself this excuse and started believing that I can change the way how I think and feel. I am the only one who has the power to change things, and it starts with changing my mindset. Because if you hear yourself saying that something is difficult, it will be difficult. But if you start believing that something will fall exactly into place, something can work in a miraculous way, it will happen that way. Coming back to my father's story, he believed his entire life that he has to work hard, that something beautiful will happen. He doesn't deserve joy and happiness and love just because it's his birthright. No, he has to earn all. And probably he also believes that life is not fair, and if something happens for good, there will be coming soon something negative to destroy his joy. Maybe you realize now, listening to this, that you have stored some of those beliefs in your mind somewhere. Maybe they are rather hidden and don't pop up very often. But think of some challenging moments in your life. Didn't you fall back into those negative beliefs, who probably date from your childhood and your parents? Therefore, it is so crucial to be aware how you speak about yourself and what is hidden behind negative sentences. Even if you don't believe in the moment that everything can turn out fine for you at the end, don't stop telling yourself, all will be fine, I will be fine, and all the challenging things will pass, and I'll be even able to detect a learning from those situations. So never stop believing in the good things. Your life will become easier if you concentrate on the positive. Thank you, dear listener, for spending your precious time with me and being open to learn how to let more positive things into your life. And I cannot repeat it enough. In case you feel worthless today and nobody seems to like you, I tell you, you're amazing, I love you, and you are a gift to everyone who crosses your path. And please remember these sentences over and over again. Have an amazing day and talk to you next week.